Shivchey HaRan Sichas we are holding in by the Rebbe's Nesiyah to Eretz Yisrael after he finished whatever it is that he had to do in Istanbul. And then at that time, there was the war of the French. That was the time of Napoleon. That French went to the Eretz HaTogah, I think this is Turkey, and Egypt, and Eretz Yisrael, as it is known. And when Togah is not Turkey, I'm not sure which country it was, but it went to Egypt and Eretz Yisrael, it is famous. And when the people of Istanbul heard that the war is waking up, and the French is coming on the sea, the French Navy was approaching. So the Kehillah Kadisha, the Jewish Kehillah community of Istanbul, didn't want to let any Jew to go outside the walls of the city, to go sailing on the sea. And Rabbeinu Zechron didn't look at it. And he wanted to be mafkir himself. He said to the person who was with him, you should know that I want to put myself even in the biggest dangers. But I have no right to put you at risk. If you want, take money for itzos and go back home. And I'm going to go on my own, hidden from the people of Istanbul, because I'm putting at risk no matter what it's going to be. And that person that was him, Bishum Panifim, did not agree. He says, wherever my master will go, to life and to death, your servant will be there. I'm going to be there. Wherever you're going to go, I'm going to go. And Hashem Yisborach, with his racham of, was doing all kinds of things, that a day or two later, they heard that in Istanbul, there's a big chacham from Yerushalayim, that was collecting money. We talk about collecting money. He was collecting money for the Aniyah, or the poor people of Yerushalayim Yer HaKodesh. And he was thinking of staying there for another year. Suddenly, he got up, and he said, people of Istanbul, you should know that it was revealed to me that I have to go immediately to Yerushalayim, immediately, right now. And I see that the days are coming close, that he says that he has to leave the world. And he says, and you don't have to worry about the Frenchies, about the French people. He says, and you don't have to worry about the people, the Jews who are going to go there together with me, because nothing will happen to them. But at Hashem will guard them until we'll get there, because the place of my burial, he said, is already written. It's going to be in Yerushalayim. And so immediately everybody was a big tzaddik. So immediately they listened to him, and they hired a big boat, and they said, anybody who wants to use this boat, let them go. And a lot of people, women, children, the people from Spain, the people from Ashkenaz, and Rabbeinu Zechron also went with this ship to Eretz Yisrael. And Rabbeinu Zechron spoke with this Chacham Yerushalayim that he should take him to Yerushalayim. Because he said he wants to go to Yerushalayim, he doesn't want to go not in Tzfas, not in Tveria, and they were shushkaning and speaking privately between one another. And when they were going on the sea, there was a huge storm, and the ship was in great danger. And Mamash, going up to the heavens and go down, how it is the ship on the sea. And it was in the heart of even one of them. They didn't have a notion that they're ever they thought that's it, they're dead, they're dying, they're not going to be saved. Everybody's screamed to Hashem, and one night was Mamash like Yom Kippur. That night was Mamash like Yom Kippur. Everybody was crying and saying vidui, and asking kapara on Nafsham, they say slichas and tefillas and tachanunim. And Rabbeinu Zechron was just sitting there quiet, not saying anything. So some people told him, why are you keeping quiet at such a time? And he didn't say anything. But the wife of the Rav of Kilas Kodesh of Chatin, that was a very wise woman, she cried and she was crying and she was calling out all night long. And she also told him things like this: why are you being quiet? Why are you not saying anything? So it says, suppose this is the thing that he cursed her out or something. Not that he cursed her out, but he told her, he put her down. He says, "Alvad that you should be quiet also. It would be better for you if you would also be quiet." And everybody says, something, I'll tell you more than that. That'll be your test. If you will shut up, the sea will quieten down, okay? That's what Amina told her. And that's what it was. They started shouting. And the day came, and the sea became calm. Not calm for today. The Nasiya from Rabbeinu Teretz Yisrael. What can you understand from the meaning of Tzadik Ador? What do you know? Okay. All right. We are holding by Sichas HaRan. Where are we holding by Sichas HaRan? We're talking about forgetfulness. And we're talking about the poiskin. Yeah. And people go to the bathroom, davening early in the morning. And the Muna without Chakira is this way. Okay. Okay, we are holding by Sicha Lamed Vav 36. If you remember before the last Sicha, we said that Rabbeinu said that there's a big heresy, loss of Emunah coming on the world. And he said there's a big epicorsis, and anybody will hold himself in Emunah in those days, unbelievably fortunate. And he's only saying it, he says, even though he's saying it, when it'll come, so suppose the people says, okay, listen, it was already foretold, so like this we can hold it. And he says, even this will not help. He says, but those that will still, B'ezrat Hashem, hold on to the emunah, like, with the tip of by their nails, they will hold on, the skin of their teeth, will hold on to the emunah. At least they will have some chizik, because they'll see that somebody spoke about it, somebody said it before. And he said, it'll be a time that anybody will be a poshet kosher yid, a simple kosher yid, a simple el chayid, will be a big chiddush like the Baal Shem Tov Zichrono Livrocha. Kosher yid, a kosher yid. By us, we think, there's a tzaddik, and he's a tzaddik, and he's a tzaddik. We assign, we spoke about it before we started learning. This is a tzaddik, and this is a tzaddik, and he's a tzaddik, and he's a tzaddik. Alvai should be poshet el chayid. Poshet el chayid is to be a poshet el chayid. This is, it'll be a time that poshet el chayid will be such a chiddush like the Baal Shem Tov. And it's a big chizik. It's a big chizik. Because, we look at ourselves and we say, like, who are we? What are we? What have we done? What have we not done? But the entire world is going down. If you are just taking upon yourself a little bit of ehrlichkeit, then a little bit better, to do another little mitzvah, to do another learning, to do another little thing, you become a chiddush in this generation like the Baal Shem Tov was in his generation. That's the way. In this generation, it is us. It is you and me and you. It's up to us now. Baal Shem Tov is not around. We are around for a while. It's time to do it now. Time to do it now. Hashem Yazor, Koach Rabbeinu HaKodesh. Because the fact that we're friends, and we hold each other, and we mechazek each other, especially to be besimcha, that we have, Baruch Hashem, we have the tzaddik, and we have the Torah, we have a Kodesh Baruch Hu, we have, life is good, man. Life is good. Ad kan for today.